Morning, guys. I just want to talk to you guys about prep update. Heading in, I'm 1 week out. No, I'm less. I'm 6. INBF, Winnipeg show. Masters bodybuilding, open bodybuilding, no physique this go around. It was fun, a learning lesson. Where am I sitting in prep? Tighter than ever right now. I'm sitting at about 170. It's a different look than last time because the consistency that I keep bringing, you can get tighter and tighter and tighter, and I'm glad I'm kind of holding around this 170 right now. I got to keep muscle on. I mean, that's always the judge's feedback. More muscle, more muscle. That's the journey. Okay. Feeling pretty good. Everything's good. I mean, I'm way more confident going into this show. And my wife gets to come with me on this little trip to Winnipeg. I've never been to Winnipeg. I hear it's a boring drive, 12 hours. Whatever. We've done it. We've driven all the way to Vegas before. But it's all good. I want to talk about a lot of questions lately on what do you do post-show? You're done a show. We call it, at our gym, reverse prep. I mean, I tell people, straight up, you're not done prep after your show. You are still on prep. It's like it's still your beeping set. I mean, you are still on prep, so you need to keep that mindset. And so many, guys, I've done it. My wife's done it. Everyone's done it. You chow down big time after a show. So one of our rules is, of course, post-show you want to celebrate. Have a nice meal. Next morning, go out, have yourself a great breakfast. Guess what? You're back on prep. Straight up. That's it. And I kind of preach that if you ever want to do a show again, there's 2 people now inside your brain, as crazy as that sounds. There's a physique athlete now, and now there's the new self, the new you that has accomplished something great, and you're motivated. So you need to think about the 2. So you are going to keep tracking because this is the physique side of things. If you want to compete again, you got to know what's going in. We use ranges for some people in the off season. So there's a range between proteins and carbs and then fats, but we need to build up to that in the off season, right? If you're a physique athlete and you ever want to be on stage again, you need to know what's going in. I mean, straight up, like what is going in. You can't eyeball it. You can't be sitting there nibbling every day and then telling your coach, yeah, I'm about 175 carbs. No, you're probably about 220. Okay? Second is that new you who's accomplished that goal is confident. A new set point. Okay? So say you entered prep at 155 pounds. Our goal is to create a new set point and a new look because you don't have all the adipose that's going to be carried on as you went into prep. You're going to have this new look, like an aesthetic off-season workout look. That is what you want to shoot for. Staying lean, you hear a lot of girls are so worried, and guys even more. I got to stay this lean. Unhealthy. Ain't going to happen. Your body is going to fight its ass off to get back to homeostasis and a healthy set point, okay? So the goal of a reverse prep is to slowly take away cardio, slowly add food, okay? Just as long as your prep was, the reverse diet for some is long, but it all depends on the individual and how they're going to uptake all this food, right? You're very insulin sensitive at this time, so the food going in is like, yeah, I can handle this. You're not getting those signals as you were before, but this will stop, and you're going to get some beat up metabolic damage going on, and I don't want to get all crazy with that talk. I want to keep this easy. So what do you do post-show? You got that day 1 plan, okay? This is just... I hate lump sum plans, but I'm just trying to give those out there some help. Okay, what do? You're not paying a coach anymore, and you're freaking out. You're nibbling on everything. I mean, you're like, you got a serious issue in your head a food relationship problem that you need to come to terms with. That's stage one. I mean, you can't beat yourself up over these things on reverse prep, okay? So don't worry about it. Give yourself prerequisites. This is what I do for some of my clients. I give them so much veggies to eat a day, okay, via cups. They're going to count it. Okay, so much fruit and a few starches that are healthy starches. Okay, the rest of the day, eat what you want. Eat what you want, hit your macros, right? You want to enjoy some food now. We're heading into our off season. It's a great time to make some gains in the gym. It's a great time to increase your caloric buffer. Okay? I'm going to get into that in a second. So eat what you want. You want to have some Nutella after you hit your prerequisites? Do it. But I don't want, reverse prep. Yeah, I eat Twizzlers all day and I hit my macros with protein powder. You're going to get sick. You are going to rebound. You're going to be one of those guys and girls that beat the shit out of themselves post-show because they didn't listen to their coach and they have an issue with food and they just ate everything in sight. And these people are probably, if they don't fix their brain, they're never going to step on stage again. Okay? So get that relationship right. So eat whatever you want after you hit some prerequisites. You want to get some good food in, okay? You want to build up your caloric buffer. What's a caloric buffer? So let's say you hit prep this time, super low carbs, your fat was a little bit lower, your hormonal mess. And our goal next time is to, in the off season, slowly increase your food so you have a higher caloric intake. So now you've done everything in control. We're going to go into prep. And guess what? You don't have 50 pounds to lose in prep. You've boosted your body and you're buffering all this new food. Your training's awesome. You're looking good in the off season. Now, when we do our deficit going into the show, you got more food. You did it right. You did your off season right. You did your reverse prep on the money, right? You're walking around feeling like, damn, I'm good. This feels great. More food. But if you fuck up, that more food ain't going to happen in your prep. If you mess up reverse prep, it's going to be hard as shit. And it's not healthy for you. Your coaches are going to be asking you for some blood work. How's everything running? So many people are like, oh, I got to do a show. I'm so overweight, I got to do a show. You should not be doing a show just because you want to lose some weight. I won't train you, straight up. You got to have your head right. So those are just some little tips. How to increase your food. Now this is just to help you guys get started out. You need to, how much cardio you did first, start to reduce that. Not by an entire 30 minutes. Just knock that down to half or lose the intensity and then get that one out in a week. Okay? Your goal is to slowly creep it away and just keeping one in there for cardiorespiratory reasons, okay, and get some blood flow. Second, your food. If you're low, your hormonal mess, what's going to fix your hormones is some fat. So first week, just juice it up 5. Okay, second week, juice it up another 5. See how things are going. Carbs and proteins, you can kind of play with those a little bit. Your proteins shouldn't have been dropped too much. Some people do drop some protein, and it does work. Okay, that's because they want to keep the carbs in. So carbs, just juice them up 20 right off the bat. Okay, protein should have been the same, but if not, that can be 10 to 20 as well. All right, now you're up a little bit. You're going to see how your first week goes. Yes, you're going to gain some weight. It's glycogen. It holds water. It's not fat. You have to be okay with gaining this weight back to your healthy set point. And you need to track yourself. Keep tracking your food. Track your training. How do you feel? How are your hormones? How's your self-esteem? Are you beating yourself up? If you are, talk to your damn coach. Talk to somebody. Don't sit there and have a fight by yourself. Okay? The following week, check in with your coach. How are things going? Okay, you're up a little bit. That's fantastic. The coach is going to make a decision on what to do. If you're by yourself, make a decision. If you're still kind of feeling messed in the head, up the fat a little bit. Okay? And then start splitting your fats up because this is going to help the food digest slowly and it's going to help your hormones. Okay? Fats that feel good, taste good, it's great for you, when in control and choose properly. And then you can think about juicing the carbs up and there's your range. You can go to 20 max, all right? What I do for some is after the second week and they're messed up, I'm like, okay, this weekend, I want you to have a meal that you're not counting, because it's the counting shit that kind of messes people up. I got to count everything still. Yeah, you're still on prep, okay? Go out and have a free meal with your friends, your family. Feel normal. That's that second person. That's your new self. You need to respect that. You got friends, right? You got a life. You're a physique athlete, and it's two. It's two people, okay? So you're going to do that. Third week, fourth week, again, you're going to assess your condition. How you looking in the mirror? The scale, yeah, sure, it's going to be going up because the food's going up, all right? And then start to increase again, small. We might be going 10 grams of carbs here. We still might go 20. We might go 5 grams of fat. But you have to remember, what did you enter prep on with your fat? Was it 60 grams? Was it 70? Right? You're slowly going to build up until training's feeling fantastic. You're feeling fantastic. You're like, man, I love the way I feel right now. That's what you're building up to, that set point where homeostasis, your hormones, everything's on balance, okay? You're feeling good. You're not super binge eating in 1 week and gaining 20 pounds in a fucking month. Those people aren't stepping on stage again, you know? Okay, that is a little help for you guys. Little, I mean, if you need help, you can email me. I can help reverse plans. They're good. They're not going to beat you up. I don't restrict foods and stuff like that unless it's fully needed. So I try to get that number 2 person, your new self, some fun, right? And you got to treat yourself like that physique athlete if you want to ever step on stage again. Okay, so in a nutshell, as dumbed down as I possibly can get it. That's it. Okay? Kill your training. Take those notes. Be confident in yourself. Hit this reverse prep like you're leading into a great off season. That's your new show. Make those gains. You know those people who are in off season that look like they're so close to stepping on stage. Reverse prep went well for them. Right? I think that's all I wanted to say. I could talk on this shit for hours. I think when you love your job, you talk on it, right? Don't beat yourself up if you having cookies and stuff like that. Just count that shit. Like I said, count it. Make prerequisites for yourself. Get those veggies in. Get some fruit in. Get some good quality starch in. And then just eat. Eat. Count it. If you're not counting it, you're beating up that physique athlete that you just trained so hard to be. Right? Okay. That's it. I just finished my cardio. I'm sweaty. I'm sitting on my stairs. I need to go eat food. Peace. Have a good day.